We're in a battle here in our country to preserve what white America started from the get.
To a National Socialist in north central Pennsylvania.
Do you believe that most of the evil in the world comes from Islam? Currently, absolutely.
To an accused anti-Muslim group from Bucks County. Your NBC 10 investigators traveled to find what some call hate. According to the Southern Poverty Law Center, there's been a rise in hate groups since President...
That so-called Southern Poverty Law Center, oh man, I got a video to do on that, because that same head director, the co-founder, there's much evidence of sexual harassment, workplace racism, but yet we're gonna go by a Southern Poverty Law Center. Okay, cool. We're gonna watch this. I ain't gonna throw up much scriptures, but you know, just I'm gonna let it flow.
In Donald Trump's candidacy and election.
Tonight, investigative reporter Mitch Blocker met face-to-face with the leaders of those groups.
Hands on the wall.
Yes, precipitation part of
Okay.
Before we can meet the leader of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge at its Upper Darby headquarters, we meet his security. Once inside, we get his thoughts on President Trump.
For many years, there's a lot of black people who didn't realize.
And these guys, you see these guys coming out wanting to do interviews and interviews. We don't care about your fucking interviews, man. We know this. We know these things are gonna, like I said in one of the videos that I made, interviews won't stop Esau's agenda. Esau is gonna do what he has to do. All these trying to make us look like a different light in their eyes, forget it. Okay? Forget it. All these people out here, they're gonna, yo man, it's like these guys don't read the scriptures. All these little interviews and people trying to figure out who we are, yeah, it's good because it brings us to the light, you know. This word has to go across the whole world. Matthew 24:14, this gospel, okay, the name YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. But here it is, these guys doing interviews, getting spotlights like, you know, we're not here to do no fucking interviews, man. That's not going to change Esau's agenda, okay? So you might as well keep your fucking mouth shut and stay to the highways and byways and stay to your videos. Because all we're trying to do is draw out the holy elect. We have no concern about what the fuck the rest of the world thinks about us, okay? The rest of the world, we already know wacky-tacky Christians, how they think. And the mass majority of the rest of the world, we already know how they think, okay? So you should have no concern about trying to appease the so-called white man by trying to tell him, hey, listen, man, we're a non-violent group, and they see that all the time, man. Who's out there beating up people, and who's kicking over this, and who's doing that? That would be all over the news. But what do they see on the news? Like what you just saw there. The brothers on the highways and byways preaching the word of Yahawah, YAHWASHI. You got KKK members walking around with guns and knives and all that type of shit, actively hurting people, okay? But yet, we're to be compared to them? Are you fucking nuts? Are you crazy? Fuck out of here, man. Let this continue.
How deep the racism of white America was. And now that Donald Trump
Was,
is in
it is.
office, boy, it's clear now.
Commanding General Yohana told us his black separatist group is thriving, growing since the November election.
We're not no black. We're not. You see this? See this type of shit going on right here? This is the leeway, man. The build up. Here it is. He's letting them say black. We're not no black people, man. That doesn't exist. No white people exist. No black people exist. Okay? You have a nation. You have a nationality. Thus saith the Lord, man. And we've been saying, thus saith the Lord. Okay? But we're not trying to appease people. Okay? We're not trying to appease anybody. Our words are on to the elect. Our words are going to do the drawing out on the elect. And when the elect get drawn out, hey, the Most High, He knoweth. Okay, so all these fucking little interviews and all this little thing trying to appease the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, forget about it, yo. He's not, you think because you're explaining to this little news broadcaster or whatever, that they're going to, oh, okay, we get it now. No. So forget all these fucking interviews and all this bullshit, man. Like you feel scared or something. Finna had no interviews with him, man. Fuck that. You forget Esau already figured deal what's going on, man. But you guys up in a trick bag want to do interviews. Fucking interview.
But he won't say how many members the group now has.
I never say.
That might be the only thing he has in common with Daniel Burnside, the leader of the National Socialist Movement for Pennsylvania, New Jersey.
Well, you hear that? He goes, that might be the only common thing that he has in common with a KKK Nazi or whoever this guy is that he doesn't reveal how much members he has out there. And it's nobody's fucking business anyways. Okay?
See, Delaware and Maryland won't tell us how many people are in his ranks either, but he tells us in Trump, his movement feels like it has a voice.
I chose not to back him and not to breathe his name until he was elected because I didn't want to cause him damage. That's how bad I wanted him in there.
What the Trump campaign and now the Trump presidency have done, in effect, is to normalize or legitimize a lot of the views of these groups.
And like I said, these Southern Poverty Law Center, I have the video that I'm gonna do probably tomorrow, a little bit later. The Spirit comes on me, Lord willing, and it exposes. Look, that dude that started this, you're very questionable, man. Very questionable.
Southern Poverty Law Center calls YAHAWAH and Burnside's organizations hate groups, an accusation both men deny. The SPLC says...
You want hate? I'll give you hate. Hold on a second. Let me get the scriptures. You want some motherfucking hate, right? You want some motherfucking hate. Alright, we'll give you hate. Hey, man. It's like this. Good, bad. What else do you want, man? Damn, yo, you people are... What are the heathen rage? And people imagine a vain thing. Let me get this real quick, man. Because you guys are tripping. Your butt hurt. Okay? Let me get this. This is in everybody's Bible. Slakia. This is in the King James Bible, okay? Let's get this real quick. Romans chapter 9. And that's the only Bible you should be picking up. The King James. KJVA. King James Apocrypha, okay? Because the Apocrypha is part of the Holy Book, man. The Holy Scriptures. Romans chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Uh-oh. Oh, you're telling me the Lord hates? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So what are you going to do, Esau? What are you going to take that up with the Most High? You going to swing on him? Your arm's too short to box with the Most High, man. But hate. Don't you hate the fact that these... oh, watch this. Don't you hate the fact that those so-called black people are out there preaching hate? Man, you guys are messed up in your own world, man. You're too PC. Okay? You're too fucking PC. And like I said, if you don't like the cursing, all my videos are age restricted. Get the fuck off of my page. Simple as that. But like I'm saying, you guys are too fucking PC. You gotta be political correct on this. You can't do this, you can't offend that, you're gonna say this, you're gonna offend that. Shut the fuck up, man.
Candidate, now President Trump, has played a role in a rising number of hate groups through his rhetoric at his rallies, his policies, and his tweets. The SPLC reports the number of hate groups operating rose to 917 in 2016.
You know what could be also classified as a fucking hate group? If you got some fucking 7-year-old girls online that hate Justin Bieber fans, guess what? They're a motherfucking hate group. If you got some boys online, okay, let's say 11-year-old boys, you know, and they like Tim Hardaway. This one likes Michael Jordan. They're all up in the group hating, okay? I don't like this player. I don't like that player. I don't like how... That's all hate. Cops hate the fact that they don't get to bust certain criminals. Cops hate the fact that certain jails and certain people just release motherfuckers like that because they got money. So what? They're all of a sudden lump them into the hate groups too. Teachers, parents, mothers, grandmothers, little babies. I hate these socks on my feet. Now all of a sudden, it's fucking hate groups. Well, you don't think you can find one or two of them that don't hate socks? Lump them all into the hate group. They don't like pink socks? Lump them into that group. Gestapos, man. And see how fast it's become like that. You guys, you know, these people out here weren't watching the world. They were just living, eating whatever the people are handing them, getting all types of headaches, and just, you know, continuing on. This is a good world. Yeah, really.
That is up from 892 in 2015.
I certainly do think that the Trump campaign and the election have had an effect.
The NBC 10 investigators asked the White House to respond to these claims. A spokesperson.
This is all the Lord's will, man. Trump, nothing. It's all the Lord's will, man.
A country that stands united.
I'm gonna get one last scripture and close out, man.
In all of its very ugly forms.
Get the hell out of here. You guys be dropping drones on people? Talking about you condemn evil? You are evil. You guys be flown across the world, sitting on many waters, dropping bombs on people, slaughtering and killing and making all types of new age this, new age that rule. Tariffs? Damn near putting your foot on people's neck. But yet, we don't support even this, that. Man, Trump full of lies, man.
The Center says anti-Muslim groups in particular have benefited from some of President Trump's policies.
And that's another thing too, man. All that Muslim terrorist shit. That's why, that's why the water to the brother to the elder that was trying to show me that, And I kind of seen that from afar too when I was saying that DTA. And then these fucking, these Ishmaelites, they got DTA. They ain't ours. Abad ball, okay? That's ours, okay? Because we're speaking in the Hebrew tongue. So the water for the elder for showing me that, the brother for showing me that, okay? Because listen, man, at the end of the year, day, week, we gotta push this word. We gotta do in one, okay? Not many different scriptures and many different try to join this and congeal that together. No, we're of one, yo. So if my brother tells me something that he can see down the street, am I not gonna listen to him? Let's just say this: he's an older brother than me, right? He's taller. I'd be younger, right? And I'm walking, and he says, "Hey, slow down. There's a hole right there." And I don't want to listen. I want to be ignorant as fuck. Nah, nigga, I don't know you. Fuck you, man. Boom, drop into the hole now. And the hole's 200 feet deep. Fuck 5 feet deep. 200 feet, 300 feet deep. 1,000 feet deep. You ain't coming back. You ain't coming back. You should listen to your brother. Because all he wanted to do was, he was looking out for you. But you wanted to claim like you was a big man. Hey, I ain't gotta listen to nobody. That's why there's order. Okay? But going back to this here, hey man, let's continue to play this.
Rhetoric, but one of the groups we talked to has a different story.
Islam we have a problem with.
Keith Davies is the executive
And
director.
that's another thing too. With all this Islam, you can't be blaming all these people. We already got proof that they made Osama bin Laden, okay? And all those other people. They put Saddam in power. Gaddafi. All these people they put in power made them do all the funky shit that they did. And then they turn around and point the finger and say, look at these dogs. Look what they're doing. It's taking too much off the tree that we gave him to eat from. And all the violence that we made him to do, he's doing a little bit too much more. Well, fuck, you raised him. You raised him into an animal. Well, let's hear what this guy got to say here. This
From the
trash.
Shubot Foundation. Have you received more donations since Trump has been elected president?
No less.
Davies says he's glad the president is willing to talk about what he calls extreme Islam, but theorizes far-right supporters now don't think his group goes far enough.
Islam don't teach you that shit. I used to be a Muslim. The principles of Islam don't teach you that shit. Here it is, Esau again, lying about other people's things, man. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm not defending them either. But I'm just telling you the facts. Fuck, man, this is ridiculous.
Davis
Smear
insists his
campaign
organization
out of everybody.
is not a hate group. Still, the Southern Poverty Law Center has the Shubot Foundation on its list of hate groups, a list that got longer in 2016.
Yeah, because they hate Muslims. Ku Klux Klan. Oh, here you go. Black extremists, 193. Or just, what is that? What is that? Neo-Nazis. Because the blacks are purple. The so-called blacks is purple. This is garbage. And notice how they put the Ku Klux Klan in the color that you could hardly fucking see. I'm pretty sure if you put that in pink, the whole map, like, look, you can see it. It's everywhere when you closely look. But it's just these motherfuckers, man. You guys, oh man, you guys love playing tricks, man. You AHCHYAM see that, right? Look at the chart over here. Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazi, white nationalists, racist skinheads. They put it, the neo-Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan, in a color on a map that you can fucking hardly see it. It's the same color in the map. Yeah, you might as well call the whole fucking thing.
Are within 100 groups of the highest count we have ever had in some 30 years of counting.
For the investigators, I'm Mitch Blocker, NBC 10 News.
Man, to hell with this. Let me.
From black separatists on the sidewalk.
We're not no black separatists, first of all. But let's end out. Yeah, got these guys right here. Where are they? We'll go back to that map for a second, but I don't know if I can catch it. Yep, there we go. Anyways, I'm gonna end it out right here, because all these race wars, all these things are prophesied in the book. Predicted. It's already prophesied. It's already been told about, man. Okay, Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end, it shall speak. Is it not speaking now? Are we not seeing these things coming to full fruition? You know, coming through? We're seeing it, okay? And this is the appointed time. At the end, continuing, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And that's what's happening right now, man. We're seeing these things coming. Our apostle elders, they've been out there for over 30-something years, man. And they've been speaking this word in honesty, truth, and sincerity. And we're seeing these things coming to pass, man. Yapa, you know? It's beautiful, man. Because, hey, YAHAWASHI's return, us ruling in the kingdom, Israel, Yasharallah being set back up on top. When the righteous are in authority, you know the rest. So with that, I hope you're edified. Shalom.